Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital recap revealed that Portia Ashford, Brooke Kerr, begs Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, not to walk away from her. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous warns Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, that what happens now is on her. Ned Quatermain, Waddy Kurth, thanks Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, for paying for Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Massa, scooting. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, is called out for framing Tracy Quatermain, Jane Elliott. Portia tells Curtis not to walk away from her. Curtis needs to think about Trina Robinson, Tabian Ali. Curtis cannot undo what Portia has undone. Portia has lied to Curtis again after she promised that she wouldn't. Curtis informs Portia that he knows what he had, she doesn't have to remind him. Curtis says Portia broke it. Curtis says Portia manipulated him. Portia tells Curtis not to give up on them. Curtis isn't giving Drew what he wants tonight. Curtis says they will get through tonight because he has to protect his daughter. Trina and Kay, Jens Austin Astrup, speak with Curtis and Portia before heading to the silent auction. Sonny tells Ned that Gio is a great kid and he wanted to help out. Drew and Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, walk into view and Ned confronts Drew. Drew pretends not to know what Ned is talking about. Ned tells Willow that she is a victim. Willow disagrees and says Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Sonny discuss Robin Scorpio Drake, Kimberly McCullough, and her absence. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, touches base with everyone. Brooke Lynn Chase, Amanda Seton, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, tells Gio how good his performance was before Dante is rushed backstage. Emma Drake, Braden Bruner, arrives and says she has decided to be on her best behavior tonight. Emma feels sorry for whatever act has to follow Gio. Lucy takes the stage and introduces the next act: Harrison Chase, Josh Twickard, Dante, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, and Isaiah Gannon, Swandy Wilson, performing The Look of Love. Lucy introduces Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, and tells them he sponsored that event. IDE is the next performer. Lulu Spencer, Alexi Haven, tells Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofa, that she has been keeping this secret from Gio his entire life. Lois tells Lulu that she has no idea what she is talking about. Lulu says Dante got Brooke Lynn pregnant at summer camp and asks if she should go on. Lulu and Lois are still backstage when Gio goes looking for Lois. Emma goes looking for Gio as Anna and Chase prepare to perform. Lulu tells Lois that Brooke Lynn confided in Cody that she had gotten pregnant by Dante. Lulu tells Lois that she knows that Brooke Lynn left camp and went on tour with her. Lulu even points out when Gio was born. Lois wants to know why Lulu is digging into things and messing with people's lives. Lois said that they could not let Gio go, she did the best she could do. Gio overhears Lulu telling Lois that he is Brooke Lynn and Dante's son, and the only question is who is going to tell them. Lulu has known about this for months. Lois tells her she is going to destroy many lives. Lulu says what Lois has been doing is wrong. Lulu tells Lois to tell the truth tonight or she will tomorrow. Lulu tells Cody that she confronted Lois. Dante interrupts them. Lois sees Lulu talking to Dante and tells Brooke Lynn they need to get out of there now. Dante tells Lulu they need to get to their seats. Brooke Lynn refuses. Sonny asks what is wrong. Lois tells him she is to try to say Michael abandoned his children. Nina plans to say that Michael allowed Willow to take the kids that night she left. Michael left his kids and went to Germany. Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, is at the ball and her handler shows up. Carly asks who her friend is. Nina is determined to testify at the custody hearing. Nina says that going forward, Willow and Drew have her full support. Drew is thrilled that Nina is in their corner. Jocelyn cannot wait for Carly to get the kids. Nina believes she is going to secure Willow's custody. Emma tries to get Gio back on stage. Gio says playing is all he has got left of his mother. Gio says the show must go on. Gio gets his violin to play for Anna and Chase. Gio stops playing and looks around the room. Gio wants to do something he has never done before. Gio dedicates the performance to his parents Brooke Lynn Quartermain and Dante Falconeri, who did not want him and who gave him away and lied to him his entire life. Gio breaks his violin. Dante looks at Brooke Lynn for answers. The glitz and glamour of the nurses' ball quickly turned chaotic as secrets combusted and lives unraveled right on stage. May 22 delivered one of General Hospital's most unforgettable episodes this year, leaving Port Charles reeling from confessions, betrayal, and a marriage hanging by a thread. While the community gathered in their finest gowns and tuxedos to raise funds and celebrate the spirit of the hospital, no one could have predicted the firestorm that would ignite before the curtain fell. It all started with a spotlight and a microphone. Gio, who's been balancing his dreams with some very dangerous ties, took to the stage for a heartfelt performance. But what began as an act of passion ended in devastation. Under the glare of lights and the eyes of every major player in Port Charles, Gio dropped the truth bomb that no one saw coming. With tears in his eyes and defiance in his voice, he finally admitted what he's been hiding for months. His undercover connection to the very organization Sonny's been battling. That's right. Gio confessed that he's been feeding information to the feds, putting himself and nearly everyone he cares about at risk. Gasps echoed across the room as Sonny's face turned to stone. Dante rose to his feet. Anna looked like the floor had dropped out beneath her. And Joss, she was shell-shocked. After supporting Gio, defending him, and even risking her own strained relationship with Sonny for him, he had lied straight to her face. Gio's emotional confession might have come from a place of guilt, but the consequences were swift and brutal. Sonny stormed out of the ballroom, his fury barely contained, leaving Ava to chase after him and attempt to defuse what could turn into another mob war. Meanwhile, the drama wasn't confined to the stage. In a quieter corner of the Metro Court, Portia and Curtis's simmering tension finally boiled over. For weeks now, cracks have been forming in their already fragile marriage, and on May 22, those cracks split wide open. Curtis, still struggling with the reality of his recovery and unsure of where he stands in Portia's heart, confronted her about her closeness with Finn. Though Portia denied anything inappropriate, Curtis pointed out the long hours, the late-night texts, the subtle looks exchanged between them that others had started to notice too. It was a confrontation long in the making, and Portia, tired of the accusations and heartache, finally admitted that she doesn't know if she can keep pretending everything is okay. Their argument was raw and painful, and by the end, it was clear. Portia and Curtis' marriage is over. She removed her ring, left it on the table, and walked out, leaving Curtis stunned and broken. Trina, who had just arrived to support her mother at the ball, walked in at the tail end of the breakup and was left speechless. Her world has already been upended so many times, and now this. Elsewhere in the ballroom, Jordan was caught between duty and emotion. Watching both Gio's confession and Curtis's heartbreak unfold left her shaken. She's worked so hard to build her own strength back up after her own romantic upheaval. But these reminders of how fast life can shift hit her harder than expected. Later, when she stepped outside for air, she was joined by Taggart, someone who knows Portia all too well. Their quiet moment turned into something more meaningful than either expected, suggesting the beginning of a new nurse's ball be without a twist involving Mina. She was notably absent from the event until the very last moment. When she finally arrived, late and wearing a stunning red dress, she immediately locked eyes with Drew, who had been nursing a drink alone at the bar. The tension between them was undeniable. Though they tried to play it cool, it wasn't long before the two were engaged in a low, intense conversation about redemption, mistakes, and second chances. Drew, still reeling from Carly's distance and his own internal battles, seemed tempted by Nina's offer of emotional honesty, something Carly has been too guarded to give him lately. But not everyone's night ended in heartbreak. Brooke, Lynn, and Chase took the stage for a joyful duet that, for a moment, reminded the audience why the nurses' ball exists in the first place. Their performance was uplifting and filled with chemistry, and when the applause died down, Chase pulled Brooke Lynn in for a spontaneous kiss, one that had the whole room swooning. Lois and Ned, watching proudly from their table, exchanged a knowing glance that said everything. Brooke Lynn is finally getting her happy ending. Meanwhile, Sam and Dante had their own moment of clarity. After everything they've been through, from mob drama to family entanglements, the night seemed to crystallize what matters most. They shared a quiet dance, far from the chaos, and reaffirmed their commitment to each other. It was a much-needed dose of stability in a night defined by upheaval. As the nurses' ball came to a close, the air in the Metro Court was thick with unresolved tension. Sunny returned just long enough to throw Gio a final, icy glance before disappearing into the night. Portia didn't come back. Trina sat alone at a table, her expression a blend of worry and disbelief. Curtis remained at the bar, his wedding ring still on his finger, but his marriage officially over. And Gio? He vanished before the final curtain, his confession echoing in everyone's minds. What happens next is anyone's guess. Sunny is furious. Gio is in danger. Portia's marriage is shattered. And the web of secrets in Port Charles just got even more tangled. May 22 may have been a night for gowns and galas, but it ended in raw truth and painful goodbyes. And as always, General Hospital reminds us, no secret stays buried forever. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.